The Savage Lynel Bow can fire 5 arrows at once, claiming the title of the best bow of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Let's show you the easiest and earliest way of getting it. Welcome back everyone, it's Abdallah here with another tips and tricks tutorial video for the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to show you how to get the Savage Lynel Bow so easily, and using this method, we're going to be showing you the fastest way of beating Lionels in the game. Yes, they're the most intimidating enemy, but don't worry, this method makes them so easy that you can literally stand there and press one button to win. Alright, well anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, definitely take a look at the playlist where we have tons other tutorials for you guys to take a look at. Let's jump into it. Alright, we're going to show you how to get the best bow in the game, and we're going to show you how to get the Lionels completely destroyed without even lifting a finger. It's going to be so easy. Anyway, let's jump into it. The only prerequisite you'll need is a little bit of depths exploration in the southern area of the depths. Now, if you've already gone through and done the 5th Sage quest, this area is already lit up for you because you've explored it all. Those of you guys that haven't done that, you'll have to come right over here to the Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower to the south of Lookout Landing. Fly all the way over here into this chasm. It's called the Hills of Bomber Chasm. And then once you're inside here, make your way due southeast right over this way to this light route right over in this little area. It'll light up the construct factory and you should be all set and ready to go. Feel free to light up any of these other ones as well. But we're gonna go over to a place called the Right Leg Depot. So if you don't already have a flying vehicle, I would highly recommend using one because it makes it a lot easier. So I take a couple fans over here. I've got an auto build for it. Just watch the orientation of the fans over here. It looks like 2 fans directly facing downwards, and then the steering stick at a 45-degree angle upwards. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to head towards the northeast over here, flying as high as we can because we have to enter the Right Leg Depot and then grab one item. And this item is going to be a very unconditional item, but it will help us out tremendously. You'll notice right over here that the entrance to the depot is going to be super easy and open for us right this way. So we're going to fly on in, and then once we get over to this point, we're going to dip downwards. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, so we're going to go around the corner here. Now, what we want to do is we want to head over to this general area, and we're going to grab 2 fun things. The first thing is going to be an item that's a puzzle piece, believe it or not. With this puzzle over here, you're going to have to put this weird looking piece on the rail in order to solve the puzzle. But of course, we're not doing that today. We are going to be gluing these 2 pieces together. Boom, just like that. Now that we've glued them together, we're going to go into auto build, and we're going to be able to summon that at any given time. So if you don't already have auto build, check out my abilities video on where to get that. So we want to be able to summon this at any time. As you can see over here, we can take those 2 items and then build it anytime we want to. This is perfect. Okay, so now that we're here, what we need to do is we need to head on over to the Floating Coliseum. Those of you guys that don't know where that's at, it's over here in the Coliseum ruins. If you take a look at the Lookout Landing, it's going to be directly south west, right over here in the Coliseum ruins. Your best bet is going to be using the Hyrule Field Skyview Tower. You're going to head down over here to the Great Plateau North Chasm, and then once you arrive at the North Chasm, head a little bit to the west over here. You'll find a light route. Keep on going west, you'll find another light route, and then to the north you'll find another one here, just so it lights up your entire area. Alright, so get those light routes, and then we're going to come over here, we're going to battle some Lionels. This is also how you get the Majora's Mask in the game, and honestly, don't worry if you're not that powered up. As long as you have a decent shield, you can block a lot of these attacks. If you have some strong weapons, you can wail on these Lionels pretty simply. So anyway, we're over here at this light route. What we're going to do is we're going to auto build that exact same flying device. Honestly, it's not necessary to do so, but it helps speed up the tutorial. So we're going to grab this. We're going to go through, get that on our favorites. We're going to build. Don't have a lot of Zonite. I got to make sure I go farm for that. Anyway, we're flying up. We're flying up and out of here. So once we're up and out, we're going to take a hard turn. Watch out for any trees. Hover bikes do not like trees. But as you can see, right over here, this is the location where we're going. We have to go to the northwest. And it's going to be over a lake, so it's relatively hard to get to, especially if you don't have the light routes activated. So here we are. This is going to be it. Now, every blood moon, all of these Lionels respawn, so don't worry about that. We're looking for one singular bow. So once you come down right over this way, head on over to the middle. If you've already gotten the Majora's Mask from the chest, cool. You can come over here and battle these guys again. So here we are. The one thing that we want to do is go into auto build, and we want to get out that block that we made. Remember that two-piece block that we just did from the right leg depot? We're going to put that right over here on the ground. Now, the thing is, as you can see over here, this Lionel, every time he screams, it destroys any auto-build Zonite items. Except for this for some reason. So all he's going to be doing is screaming over here. And what we want to be able to do is just knock him out as he screams. Just like this. So he's out here screaming. I'm not taking any damage. I'm literally just pressing one button to win. And there's nothing else to it because he's out here getting stuck on that. We just knocked him out. Now with these Lionels over here, you can easily get one of their triple shot bows. Boom! Of course, all the other Lionels are going to be coming out, so don't worry about that. We want to be able to grab anything that we can over here. So I picked up a Lionel bow. As you can see over here, it's just a regular one with 3 shots on it, which is perfectly fine. There's also one called the Savage Lynel Bow, which is a little bit stronger. So you can go through and beat up any of these other Lionels over here in order to do the exact same thing. Anyway, we got our bow. That's really all we wanted to. So now that we got our bow, we can dip out of there, and we're going to head on over to Goron City. If you haven't gone over to Goron City, I would highly suggest doing that quest, because it allows for us to upgrade all of our weapons. And that's going to be super fun in order to do so. And I'll show you guys exactly what's going on over here and how to go about doing that. So, you got the 3-shot bow, which is just a regular Lynel bow. That's the lowest tier one. I would say beat up 1 or 2 of those Lynels to get the Savage version. It's probably dropped on the 2nd or 3rd Lynel. You guys know the drill right now. So just knock that out and then go from there. Save beforehand, use a shield if you have one. You'll be all set. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, right on board, what we have over here is a whole bunch of pins where I've personally mapped out a bunch of the Octo Rocks in the desert. So these are great in order to head on over to, right? There's some along the river that you can literally go through an entire area full. So if you have all of these different bows, you can go through and do that. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to head over to the north, right over this way. What I really like to do is, I'm a big fan of that bike, so I'm going to go make that bike really quick. And then we're going to fly over there as fast as possible so that I can show you exactly how to upgrade these bows. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, we're going to head to the north, which is behind us this way. There we go. Yep, here we go. So now we're going to be taking off and then heading on over there. Easy. Makes for easy transportation. If you guys want a detailed tutorial on how to make this bike, then I will easily make that for you. Alright, so anyway, our first one is coming up over here. You'll be able to see him right there, just chilling out just like that. Okay, so here we go. He's going to be inhaling and throwing rocks. One of the things that you want to do is, there's going to be 2 ways of doing this. You can save your game beforehand and then just reload if you don't get the 5-shot bow, or you can just visit a whole bunch of them. So here we are. I'm over here at this one spot. Let's say, for example, you got the Savage Lynel Bow. Easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on drop. We're going to drop that right in front of him, and we're going to run backwards over here. He's going to inhale it. You do want to make sure that you have a shield out, because he's going to spit it right back at you. There we go. Launched. Okay, so what he did was he just spit that out over here. It's a Savage Lynel Bow, the one that we just picked up over here. Changed the ability to quick shot, which is not that big of a deal. So what we essentially want to do is we want to go over and reload the save state, because you don't want the quick shot. You're changing the ability now that it has, which is great, but we want to upgrade this from a 3-shot to a 5-shot, which is absolutely the best bow in the game because of how much damage it can do. Wow, spread damage is so good. Alright, I'll show you guys this one more time and then we'll cut to it. One of the things you also want to do is make sure that all of your sages are dismissed, because they'll accidentally KO this guy. And with all of these guys, they'll do 1 fix or 1 upgrade every time that they're here. Meaning, if you KO them or if you leave them alive, they'll only do 1 upgrade. Anyway, so that being said, I'm going to grab a shield. I don't want to get hit by this thing. He's going to spit it out. There we go. So he spit it out all the way over here. And as you can see, it's a Savage Lynel Bow with the 3 quick shot again. Yeah, we're going to keep on going. We'll get the cut. There we go. Yes. Okay. So the ability that we got right over here from picking this up was called the 5-shot burst, and we are all set with that. So what we have to do now is just make sure that we visit all of the other ones exactly like this. There's so many different Octoroks over here, and you'll be all set with this awesome bow. It'll shoot 5 things at a time. So great. So here we go. 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So good. And it just sprays exactly like that. So there you have it. That is the best bow in the game. And yeah, we'll go from there. So have fun with it. Do it. And then now you know exactly where to farm the Lionels. You can get all of their different drops from that. And yeah, you are just literally all set for the rest of the game here. And there you have it, the best bow in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. What did you think about it? Now, are you looking at getting another one? Have you gone through and battled every single Lionel in that Coliseum and then visited all of the Octoroks in Goron City in order to make all sorts of 5-shot bows? Or did you just duplicate one of them? Either way, if you're looking at information on that, we got you covered with the next videos here. All right, you guys are great. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next exciting tutorial. Take care.